In this video, I'm going to show the best sciatica exercises for no more pain. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Dr. Rowe from SpineCare in St. Joseph, Michigan. So if you're dealing with a lot of sciatica pain right now, this is the exercise that I would start off with. We're going to cover all bases and target the muscles that are most associated with sciatic leg pain. For this one, we're going to start lying flat on our back. You can do it in bed or on a floor. I would recommend grabbing a tennis ball too, or something soft and round if you do have one, but it is optional. But I'm going to show you a very easy way to take this exercise to the next level. So what we want to do first is just focus on loosening up everything in the lower back. Take the tension off the spine, including any bulging discs that may be pinching nerves causing that sciatica. So what I'm going to do first is have my knees bent, my feet flat. What we want to do is what is known as a pelvic tilt or a pelvic rocker. Very easy to do. What you're going to do is just take your hands, put them right on your hips. Imagine your tailbone. What you want to do is tuck it forward like this, kind of like scooping it upward towards your stomach. As you do this, really focus on moving through your hips and your pelvis. Go up as far as you can. You should feel a gentle activation of muscles around the lower back, hips, and pelvis. The key with this, do not go to the point where it is causing more pain or discomfort, including pain going down the leg. If you start to feel that, back off slightly. At that point, you're just going to hold this for a brief second, and then what you're going to do is rock in the opposite direction. So if we went forward with it, what we're going to do now is take our tailbone and kind of tuck it down, pressing our bottom down into the bed or the floor. Again, stopping before any point of pain and then holding that for a second or two. I like to do this over and over again for about 15 to 20 times in both directions. And with each repetition, try to build into it just a little bit more. It's just really good at taking out stiffness and tightness around the spine and may offer quick sciatica pain relief. Afterwards, see how you feel. If it feels like there's still some tightness left and you're still getting improvement, you can throw in as many repetitions as you like. But this is how we're going to take it to the next level with the tennis ball. We can do a self-massage into the muscles around the spine, and you may find that it offers more relief. Like, let's say that I have a lot of left-sided sciatica, including muscle tightness off to the side of the spine. What you're going to do at that point is take your tennis ball and place it right over the pinpoint spot that you might be having a spasm or just feels like it's the most painful. What you're going to do is gently rock your body over that spot and then press down into the ball until it is a very comfortable self-massage. Again, not going to the point where it's causing any discomfort. And then from there, do that pelvic tilting motion like this. What it's going to do is cause the ball to glide over the muscles, and it usually feels really, really good. So I would do that over any spot that's needed. Switch it up. You can do it on both sides, and I would really focus right over the hips right here and also over the glutes. The glutes are a big instigator of both back pain and sciatica. So you can really just focus right on the top of the cheek if needed. So afterwards, what we want to focus on now is more strengthening to help stabilize the spine, including over the areas of the spinal disc, which may lead to more sciatica pain relief. And one of the best ways to do this is with what is known as the glute bridge. So we're already into position. With this one, we're going to have our legs roughly hip width apart, knees bent, feet flat. What I do like to do with the bridge is do a little bit of core bracing, but with sciatica, it might actually end up causing a little bit more discomfort. So what you kind of want to do is tighten your core muscles. It's kind of like if somebody was to poke you in your stomach, how you tense up. It's very similar to that. So just do a light core stabilization. If it feels like it's causing discomfort though, don't do it. And then from there, I kind of like to squeeze the glutes a little bit too to help protect the spine. We're going to take our hands, put them off to our side, or you can put them on your hips. But what you want to do is just lift your hips upward towards the ceiling until your body is in a nice straight line from your knees to your hips to your shoulders. If you have a lot of pain or weakness and you're not able to get up into that position, maybe you can only go up an inch or two, do the best you can. What you'll probably notice through repetitions is that you'll gain more flexibility to finally get into this position. But you should feel a lot of muscles start to fire. The core, the back, the glutes, and the legs. It's really also going to help target a muscle called the piriformis, which lies underneath the glutes. And if you're unfamiliar with the piriformis, that can get very, very tensed and actually spasm and cause what is known as piriformis syndrome, in which that muscle compresses the sciatic nerve going down the leg. So this one will help not only lengthen it, but also strengthen it. Hold this comfortably for 5 seconds. You're going to relax, and then you're going to repeat this 5 to 10 times. And with each repetition, again, try to build into it just a little bit more. If you feel like it's helping out quite a bit, you can definitely throw in as many repetitions as you like. Just go to the point where it's comfortable, not going into pain. So the last part, what we want to focus on, is now stretching a little bit more after doing that strengthening exercise. And one of the best ways to hit a lot of muscles in a short amount of time is with what is known as the pigeon pose or the figure 4. So again, we're already into position. Whatever side that you're having sciatica, let's say again it's our left side, what you're going to do is put that side's ankle over your other side's knee. So when you look down, should look like a figure 4. To get a very basic stretch into the hips, the glutes, and also into that piriformis muscle, what you want to do is just take your knee right here and just gently press it away from you. I only take a couple fingers and I just gently press until I feel a really good stretch over the glutes. Hold this comfortably for about 15 to 20 seconds. You're going to relax, and then you're going to repeat this 3 to 5 times. And with each repetition, try to build into it just a little bit more. If it feels like it's helping out, again, you can definitely do more repetitions. You can even hold it for longer. Just remember, whatever you do on one side, always switch to the other to keep them both in balance. So this next set of exercises is based off what we call the McKinsey protocol. It's going to put the lower back through different positions, different movements to quickly take pressure off a bulging or herniated disc that may be causing a pinched nerve, the main cause of sciatica. A note about these exercises, what we're looking for is what is called centralization. In a nutshell, as you press into a nerve and pinch it, it causes more pain to travel down the leg and much more intensely. So what we want to focus on is trying to take pressure off that nerve and having it do the opposite. Come back up the leg towards the center point in the lower back. So as you do these exercises, if you feel the pain is coming back up the leg towards the back, you know they're working for you. So the first one we're going to do is one of the easiest ways to get sciatica pain relief. It's called standing back extension. What you're going to do is take your thumbs and your hands right here and just cup right around your lower back, right on your hips. I just like to start right at the belt line. Just take your thumbs and press into the muscles off to the side of the spine, not directly over the spine. That can cause discomfort. But what you want to do is gently press in that area and push forward, while you then take your upper back and shoulders and arch them back like this. This will put the back into extension, quickly taking pressure off spinal disc, and it might feel really, really good and give instant relief. But you want to build into this one very, very slowly. Go to the point where it is a comfortable stretch, not causing any more discomfort. If you start to feel pain going down the leg even more, at that point back off. But you want to try to hold this comfortably for 30 to 45 seconds and do nice, slow, controlled breathing. Let out as much tension as you can. From there, you're going to relax. On the next repetition, you're going to take your thumbs and go slightly higher, repeating this whole process over and over again over the lower back. When you do this, you're going to find that one certain spot, like let's say right here for me, is just the pinpoint spot of pain, and it's offering the most amount of relief. At that point, you want to stop over that spot and throw more repetitions in until you're not getting any more improvement. So if you would like to take this one to the next level and get a deeper stretch, you can go next to a door frame or the edge of a wall. This one is definitely going to look weird, but who cares? We're focused on getting sciatica relief, not looking cool. So what you're going to do is take your toes and press them right up against the door frame or the wall. You're going to take your thumbs right here and place it right over that spot that gave you the most amount of relief. And then you're going to press your hips into the wall or the door frame. With this one, we want to make sure that our hips are locked, so they're not going to rock back like this. Instead, all movement is going to come through our back. Again, we're just going to arch our upper back and shoulders backward like this while we gently press with our hands. This one can be a lot deeper of a stretch, so build into it very, very slowly. Again, try to hold this one for 30 to 45 seconds. You're going to relax and then repeat this 3 to 5 times or until you're not getting any more improvement. So this last one is my favorite sciatica pain relief exercise. It's called a wall lean stretch. The hardest part about this exercise is just knowing what side to put next to the wall or the door. So remember good door, that is good or non-painful side towards the door. So I'm going to demonstrate what to do if you have right-sided sciatica. You're going to put your feet together just like this, spaced roughly about a foot, foot and a half away from the door. You're then going to lean into the door frame or the wall with your body weight. You want to make sure that you have no space in between your shoulder and the wall, so it should not look like this. It should look like this. Everything is nice and flush. You're then going to take your hand right here and place it right over the painful side's hip. You're then going to slowly press your hip toward the door, just like this. As you do this, you're going to feel a really good deep stretch in the lower back start to form. So build into it slowly and as far as you can, not to the point it's causing any more discomfort. From there, you're going to hold this for 30 to 45 seconds. You're going to relax, and then you're going to repeat this 3 to 5 times. And with each repetition, try to build into it just a little bit more. If the exercises help, please support the channel by giving this video a like and maybe subscribing too. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.